Ecotherm using Arduino Uno. Hi everyone, my name is Dr. Konark Sharma. In this lecture, we will learn about the basic overview of Ecotherm using Arduino Uno from Arush Vich, Tejas Jindal and Sheetal Lodi. Upon completion of this lecture, learners will be able to understand about the basic overview of Ecotherm using Arduino Uno. So let's get it started.
KONARK'S research, subscribe now.
Hello everyone, we are Group 24 and this is our project report video for our project Ecotherm. Ecotherm is an innovative smart heating solution designed to enhance safety and energy efficiency in indoor environments. It integrates real-time monitoring of carbon monoxide levels with adaptive heater control to prevent carbon monoxide poisoning while maintaining comfortable room temperature. The system uses an Arduino Uno microcontroller, a carbon monoxide sensor, and a relay module to dynamically control heater based on CO levels, ensuring safety.
Myself Sheetal Lodi. I was responsible for the programming part and fine-tuning of code.
Myself Tejas Jindal, and I was responsible for the hardware implementation, its testing and debugging.
And I am Arush Vich. I handled hardware procurement, circuit design, and the research aspects of the project. Now let's move on to the next segment where we will be explaining our individual roles while explaining the overall working of the solution. Alright, so here we have the complete set of components that we will be requiring for our project. First of all, Arduino Uno microcontroller, the star of the show. This will act as a central unit which would control the working of each component and the overall system. Next up, we have this MQ9 carbon monoxide sensor that will be used for the real-time monitoring of carbon monoxide levels. Then we have this relay module that will be used for breaking the heating circuit if the carbon monoxide level reaches the safety mark. Then we have this LED light which would indicate the proper working of the system. Then we have this breadboard which would act as the backbone of the entire circuit. Last but not the least, we have these connecting wires to establish the connection paths between different components. Next up, Tejas will be demonstrating the implementation of this circuit.
So this is the hardware implementation of our project. So this is the MQ9 sensor which senses the amount of carbon monoxide in air in ppm and feeds it to the our microcontroller, that is Arduino Uno. This is a relay module which breaks the circuit on processing of a certain inputting a certain logic, that is 1 or 0. And this is LED which is used for which we are using for indicating that our circuit is breaked or not. So and this is a microcontroller Arduino Uno. So let me show you the working. Let me explain you the workflow. The carbon monoxide, the MQ9 sensor receives the readings from the atmosphere and feeds into the microcontroller. So in this, it processes the logic, which is if the amount of carbon dioxide in air is greater than threshold, then it will process a logic 1. This logic 1 will feed into process a logic 1, that is digital logic 1 and 0. It will process the logic 1 and it will feed it into this relay module. This relay module will get the logic 1 and based on that it will break the circuit and carbon monoxide level has exceeded its value.
Now we'll take a look at the programming side of Ecotherm, which focuses on controlling a heater in response to air quality. Let me walk you through the code. At the beginning, the necessary pins were defined. The NQ9 gas sensor is connected to analog pin A0, while the relay module that controls the heater is connected to digital pin D7. In this line, a threshold CO level of 1000 was set. This is the level beyond which we are considering air to be unsafe. Next is setup function. In this setup function, the relay pin was configured as an output so that it can be controlled programmatically. The relay is turned on initially, meaning the heater is initially active. Serial communication is also initialized to allow the real-time monitoring of sensor data through the serial monitor. Next is loop function. The main logic lies here. This is running continuously. The system reads the analog value from MQ9 sensor to determine the current CO level and prints this value to the serial monitor. The key logic is here. If the CO level exceeds 1000, the air is deemed unsafe. The relay is turned off to shut down the heater and a warning message is displayed. If the CO level is below the threshold, the relay remains on, allowing the heater to operate normally. A confirmation message is printed indicating that the CO level is within safe limits. At last, there is a short delay of 1 second is included between each sensor reading to ensure a smooth and efficient operation.
Alright, so once we are done with the implementation of the circuit and we have programmed the code out there, we are all set to test this system. As you can see on the screen, we have real-time monitoring of carbon monoxide levels as detected by the carbon monoxide sensor MQ9. Now, since the detected levels at the moment are well below the threshold level which we have set in over there, you can see that the relay module is turned on, which is indicated by this LED light over here, which is lit at the moment. This just shows that the heating circuit which would be connected to the relay module would be turned on in this scenario. However, if we change the threshold level in the code as of now, let's just see what happens. Right, so as you can see that the detected levels are now above the threshold limit which we have set in, and hence the relay module is turned off, which is now indicated by the bulb LED light, which is now turned off as well. So this just shows that the heating circuit which would then be connected in with the relay module would be turned on if the carbon monoxide level breaches the safety mark. So that's it for the testing part, and this just demonstrates the overall working of our system. Now in the next segment we will be summarizing the whole report video and wrapping it up.
To summarize, the key features of our project are: first is safety mechanism. It will automatically turn off the heater when the CO level goes above set limit, helping to prevent harmful exposure. Second is real-time monitoring. The system continuously checks for CO levels and can give alerts using buzzer or LED if the level is found unsafe. Third is the project is economical. All the components used are affordable and easily available. Fourth is the design is modular. It can be scaled for economic purpose in future.
So in a nutshell, unlike commercial products which are focused on convenience and luxury, Ecotherm is designed to be affordable, open source and life-saving solution for houses that uses conventional and unventilated heating methods. So we have implemented this using various simulations and logical testings which has implemented core functionality. Looking forward, we see our product to evolve as a fully fledged autonomous safety assistant by integrating features like smoke detectors and catalytic converters, which converts the more poisonous or hazardous gases into their less hazardous form by their complete combustion, and IoT-based integration also, like by a mobile app which helps in real-life tracking. So by implementing these features, it will not only serve as a sensor-based switch, but a fully fledged home safety assistant.
So that was it from our end. Thank you so much guys for your attention.
Finally, we would like to cooperate with you according to the best of our knowledge. Keep your feedback and suggestions coming. They help us to provide you quality work that resonates with your needs and requirements. Thanks much for sharing your kind suggestions. Keep healthy, keep learning, and keep growing.
KONARK'S Research. Subscribe now.